Good morning, my forever bored people. I am making a soap today that I'm a little bit excited about. The fragrance I'm using here is called Santa's Pipe. It's from Windy Point, and I am in love with this fragrance. My grandpa used to smoke a pipe, and man, this must be close. To the point where my husband smokes a pipe on occasion, and I had to go get him some cherry tobacco because I wanted to smell it. So it's the Santa's Pipe fragrance is scented with cherry wood, raspberry, vanilla, and tobacco. It is just phenomenal. I will probably end up adding this one into my main line. I've changed the name to Grandpa's Pipe because it reminds me of my grandpa's pipe. And it's a fragrance that I'm really thinking that I would like to use potentially year round. So I didn't want to go with the Santa's Pipe name for sure. So I have my oils here. I have my kaolin clay has been added. I've got my lye water solution added in here as well. Something was triggering my memory. Let me just double check here. This one here does not have goat milk in it. I had some leftover lye water solution from a class I was teaching that was full water, so there is no goat's milk in this particular one. I only did up like 10 bars of it, so it's not a big deal, but it was nice to test out the scent, and I'm really happy with it. I'll definitely be adding goat's milk in the future to it if I make bigger batches, but for now I was happy to test out this fragrance without the goat's milk. I did struggle a little bit trying to decide what colors to go with here. Again, trying to stay away from that Christmassy theme, so I didn't want to go with reds and that sort of thing. I wanted to be a little bit more universal in time of year that it will sell, that sort of thing. So I ended up deciding to split it off into batches and then working with it from there. And I'm just getting everybody mixed up a little bit more. I think I'm at emulsion, but a little extra wouldn't hurt just to be 100% comfortable that it in fact was at emulsion. So change that up a little bit and added a little bit more blending in there. So I'm starting here with some titanium dioxide, just a little bit to whiten it up a bit on that one. And I'm just going to blend it up definitely add as I normally do, but I think I let it go here a little bit. I think I wanted it to go a little bit better, but I do tend to be impatient with this a lot. And with this being a full water batch, it's not going to open up as quickly, and I tend not to have patience to wait for it. so I just kind of move on. My stick blender will not necessarily stand like that. Why I take this chance all the time is beyond me, because the possibility of it tipping over is very possible, and yet here I am testing the gods to see if they'll hold it up or not. This one here is my gingerbread mica. I thought I used this mica before. It was like a lighter brown gray kind of color. I must not have used as much color into all I can think, because this is a beautiful chocolate rich brown. I'm really happy with it. Or my memory was just wrong, but I'm really happy with how chocolatey brown this one came out for sure. All right, and then moving on down the line to the last one. Again, just giving it a little bit more of a stick blend. And again, just praying that it works out. And then for this one, I'm just going to use the activated charcoal. I really do like this as a black color, and it always gives me a really nice color. I'm always happy with it. I'm literally sitting here going, do I add more? And I'm like, that should be enough. You shouldn't need more. That should be enough. I have a tough time reminding myself that I can add more after I finish this if it's not the color that I want. That is an option. The smell in my shop at this time is just fantastic, because I poured the fragrance into the jar and it just smells so good. And yeah, so I'm gonna pop some fragrance into these guys. I stayed out of the light. I can't remember the if I stick color to brown, I take it back. So that's why I kept it out of the light. Just to make sure that bright accent and bright color there. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And that's probably why I ended up settling as well on the darker colors of the black and the brown, just knowing that it was going to just come out this way, I thought. To decorate. I'm not much of a big decorator per se, but I think when you have a retail shop, you really do have to do a little bit of something. So I have this really nice big window, but a big window. I think I'm just going to run some Christmas lights and good. Maybe a little Christmas tree. I don't know. I'll see what the mood strikes me and maybe what I can find for cheaper extras around my house, that sort of thing. But probably do need to do a little something for the shoppers. All right, so here I'm just deciding to kind of work with a drop swirl on this one. You can see my batter is still fairly fluid. It's not doing too bad at all. And I'm just going to alternate the colors. I start kind of moving all around a bit, starting in the middle and working my way out. And then I'm just going to layer the white similarly on top. And I'm just winging it here. So trying to make sure that I get a little bit of color throughout the bar. So moving from the center to the sides and back and forth, just so that we can see, you know, it's just not one blotch of color in one spot sort of thing. I really do like doing the layers like this. I get some really nice swirls from it. And at the moment, I am super proud of myself that you'll notice everything is in, oh, maybe I'm wrong. I was gonna say everything is in the container. No drips or spills yet. I'm doing such a great job, and I think I can see a dollop of brown there on the camera. So, guess I'm wrong. Guess I did make a spill. Sounds about right for me. Just love this technique. It's so simple and so pretty. I think the white is just going to be awesome. For those of you who have shops and things like that, what kind of plans do you guys have for the holiday season? Like, are you doing any online marketing or advertising? Are you running any special sales in your shop? What are your plans for the holiday season to kind of encourage people with all their shopping options to choose you as a place to shop? This scraping out of the containers, if you happen to be by fluke somebody newer who's watching this video, this is probably the most important hack I ever have learned. If you can learn to scrape out as much as you possibly can of the colorant and the soap batter out of your container, your cleanup is going to be so much easier. So much easier. And when I first started, I was leaving all my containers for the 24 hours just sitting on the counter, going back to wash it the next day, and I wasn't doing any scraping out. And it would take forever to clean those containers. And then I started to get a little bit worried about, you know, that much oily soap battery stuff going down the sink. I might have been overthinking that a bit, but it just, there was so much. So when I learned that by scraping out these containers and then going back at them at the end when I'm all done with a microfiber cloth and then just wiping them out, so much easier. I can wash my dishes right away after that, so I don't have dishes stacked up all over the place. And then I just leave the cloths for, in theory, a day. Usually it's a week. I only do the cloths up once a week. And then I just throw them all in the wash and they come out beautiful and clean, and it's just, yeah, so much better of a way to go, for sure. And my hope here for the white is to get a nice drizzle all the way across that I can work into the top for a really nice design on top. I'm just trying to get all the little pieces. I made a Santa's pipe candle as well that I have in the shop. I think that would make a really great gift, the Santa's pipe, or, well, sorry, Grandpa's pipe, candle and bar of soap. I don't think I have any other products in this scent right now, just those two. But I think that's okay. I'm just going back and forth here to just do a nice little design on the top of the soap. In theory, this would be more of a men's bar, but truly in practice, I love this scent. It's right up there with my bourbon apple. Like, I would absolutely use this in my shower just so that I can enjoy the smell of it. And there we go. It's all done and beautiful. My new thing here right now is trying to clean up the sides. I'm getting better at it. See how gorgeous that is? See how much of a mess I made? Perfect. I'm super happy with this.
Okay, so we are back to cut the Grandpa's pipe soap. It did soda ash. It was my full water soap, so that's not a big surprise. Whatever I don't do the water discount, it seems to soda ash. And then it did crack a little bit, so I'm suspecting this one has gone through gel phase. We shall see what we get here. Still just a little bit soft on the outsides. Again, though, not being water discounted, that's kind of par for the course for me. Woohoo! Very beautiful on the inside. Yeah, I'm a fan. That looks great. And the top. Pretty happy with this. This is looking great. Oh, it smells so good. I really love the cherry in here. That one's awesome. Loving the squirrels. I was a little bit worried about it, that I maybe had done too many layers of squirrels, but I am super stoked with the way that that turned out. Like, oh, so good. I can't even explain to you the smell of this. It's so good. This cherry smell is amazing. I think one of my wires might be off here. I just noticed I've got a thicker bar and a thinner bar. I have to check here. So, yep, somebody fell off the line over here. Hate it when that happens. Hopefully it will stay now. Anyways, that is Grandpa's pipe. I am very happy with the smell, very happy with the look of it. We'll see how people enjoy it. I really liking the design as well. This could potentially be one that I might add to my line. I'm liking it that much, but we'll see what everybody else thinks and go from there.